The photograph feels brittle in my hand, the edges softened by years of being gripped, clutched like a life raft in a stormy sea of despair. It shows me younger, broader, holding a giggling boy with eyes that mirror my own, my son, gone, stolen. Jerome. The voice, clipped and devoid of sympathy, breaks through the fog of my memories. Officer Blake, his face a granite mask, stands in my cell's doorway, his shadow cutting through the sterile harshness of the fluorescent lights. Dr. Petrova wants you. For what? I ask, my voice raspy from disuse. Haven't they already decided my fate? I'm sentenced. Guilty, no appeal, the noose awaits. He doesn't answer, just gestures with his chin towards the door. He walks away with a measured gait, leaving me staring at the worn photograph again. Was this a cruel joke? A last moment of false hope? The chrono-retraction chamber doesn't smell like hope. It smells like sterile antiseptic and ozone, like a machine about to dissect my soul. Dr. Petrova, her hair pulled back in a tight bun, stands beside a console, her gaze like a laser focused on me. You want a second chance, Jerome, she says, her voice devoid of emotion. To peer into the abyss, to understand the path that led you here. It's not about rewriting your past, but about uncovering the truth. Truth? I echo, the word heavy in the silence. What truth could possibly mend this broken heart? What truth could bring back my son? The program simulates your last moments, she goes on, her voice even and clinical. It's an intricate process, a map of your final thoughts, decisions, and regrets. I close my eyes, the cold metal whirring around me, and imagine the noose tightening, the world fading to black, the last image in my mind, the face of my son. I can almost feel his tiny hand reaching out to me, his voice a whisper in my ear. Then the simulation begins. I relive it all, the gnawing anxiety, the whispered threats, the impossible choice. It's all there, every detail a brushstroke painting a picture of my downfall. But something feels different this time. A slight shift, a misplaced word, an image of a newspaper caught in the corner of my eye, a headline I barely registered at the time. Was it a deliberate manipulation? The realization slams into me with the force of a physical blow. Someone planted seeds of doubt, whispered poison in my ear. It started subtly. A fleeting sensation of unease, a misplaced confidence that led to my fatal decision. Suddenly, the simulation isn't a mirror reflecting my own failings. It's a stage where someone else pulled the strings. Someone manipulated me, pushed me towards the abyss. I cry out, the echo of my voice swallowed by the machinery. No, it wasn't me. They did it. They made me do it. But Dr. Petrova just smiles, a thin, cold smile. The program shows only your actions, she says, her voice steady, her eyes betraying nothing. It doesn't assign blame, not your responsibility to unravel that. She walks me to the execution chamber, her stride firm, her gaze unwavering. Every inmate under my watch has their story, she says, barely glancing my way. And every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Your end is approaching. The room is painted grey, the floor cold steel. The hangman's chair sits in the centre, empty, but it feels heavy, suffocating. I stare at the metal neck brace, a symbol of finality. But I will scream their name. I will raise my voice and tell everyone. They'll say I'm delusional, a condemned man clinging to a desperate lie. But beyond the bars, beyond the cold, sterile walls, someone needs to know what they did. My voice cracks, but I squeeze the photo harder, whispering into the silence a last goodbye, a final scream for justice. Ethan, I couldn't save you.